Did you know that even a tiny blood clot in your vein could stop your heart within just a few minutes? Even more alarming, most blood clots come without pain, without fever, and without any warning signs at all. They form quietly, triggered by everyday habits, sitting too long, not drinking enough water, not moving enough, eating without awareness. But here's something few people realize. The human body actually has a natural mechanism to dissolve clots on its own, thanks to an internal enzyme called plasmin. The problem is, after age 60, this natural system begins to slow down. Inflammation quietly builds up, and the body's ability to break down clots becomes less efficient. So what can we do? The answer isn't in the newest pill or the most advanced machine. It starts with the small choices we make every single day, especially what we choose to eat. Some fruits, simple, affordable, and easy to find, are quietly working behind the scenes to help our blood flow smoother, cleanse our arteries, and support the body's natural defense against dangerous clots. Today, I'll walk you through 6 everyday fruits, available right in your local grocery store, that have been backed by science to help prevent and naturally break down blood clots, keeping your blood flowing freely and lowering your risk of stroke and heart attack. And we'll begin with the very first fruit, one of the most common, budget-friendly, and misunderstood fruits out there. A natural circulatory regulator that most people overlook. 1. Banana. In the colorful world of fruits, and among the buzz around superfoods, bananas are often dismissed as too ordinary to be anything special. But behind their sunny yellow peel and modest price tag, bananas may be one of the most underrated natural allies for healthy circulation and blood clot prevention, especially for people over 60. Bananas are packed with natural potassium, a vital mineral that helps relax blood vessels, stabilize blood pressure, and reduce strain on the heart. When your body gets enough potassium, your blood vessels stay more flexible, blood flows more smoothly, and the risk of clots forming in your veins or arteries drops significantly. Bananas also provide vitamin B6, which helps regulate levels of homocysteine, an amino acid that, when elevated, can damage blood vessels and contribute to plaque buildup and clot formation. According to research published in the American Journal of Hypertension, people who consume potassium-rich diets have a 21% lower risk of stroke compared to those with low potassium intake. And the best part? You don't need to go far. Bananas are available year-round in nearly every grocery store, corner market, and family kitchen. Let's take Mr. Frank from Ohio, age 69. He once eliminated all starches and sugars from his diet, including bananas, out of concern for blood sugar spikes. But after consulting with his cardiologist, who explained that potassium from bananas could naturally help lower blood pressure, he decided to give it another try. He began adding half a banana to his breakfast with oatmeal and almond milk. Within a few weeks, he noticed clearer mornings, more stable blood pressure, and even the tingling in his feet started to ease. If you'd like to add bananas to your heart-healthy routine, start with 1/2 to 1 banana per day. Choose bananas that are slightly underripe, and eat them in the morning or mid-afternoon to avoid sudden blood sugar spikes, especially if you have diabetes. Pairing bananas with fiber or healthy fats like chia seeds, ground flax seeds, or almond butter can help slow the absorption of natural sugars and keep your energy steady. And here's a little-known tip. Dry banana peels, grind them into powder, and brew into tea. The peel contains natural serotonin, which may help relax blood vessels and support restful sleep. That said, if you're taking ACE inhibitors for blood pressure or have chronic kidney disease, be cautious. The high potassium content in bananas may increase potassium levels too much if not monitored. Always use bananas in moderate, consistent amounts, and consult your doctor if you're being treated for heart or kidney conditions. 2. Blueberries. In the world of fruits, blueberries are often praised as one of the richest sources of antioxidants, especially when it comes to supporting heart health and blood circulation. Though small in size, each blueberry is packed with bioactive compounds that help protect blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and lower the risk of blood clots, a major cause of stroke and heart attacks in older adults. The star compound in blueberries is anthocyanins, the natural pigment responsible for their deep purple color. Anthocyanins act as potent antioxidants but they also relax blood vessels, reduce arterial stiffness, improve circulation, and help lower blood pressure. Most importantly, they inhibit platelet aggregation, which is one of the earliest steps in the formation of blood clots. Blueberries also contain flavonoids, vitamin C, and a modest amount of potassium, all of which contribute to better blood pressure control and protection of the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. These nutrients also enhance cerebral blood flow, support memory, and help slow age-related cognitive decline, a key benefit for adults over 60. A large-scale study from the Harvard School of Public Health found that people who consumed blueberries at least 3 times per week had up to a 32% lower risk of stroke compared to those who rarely ate them. Another study also showed that anthocyanins can improve vascular flexibility after just a few weeks of consistent use. Whether fresh or frozen, blueberries are nutritionally powerful. Just 1/2 cup per day, about 2 to 3 ounces, provides a substantial dose of anthocyanins. You can enjoy them plain, mix them with unsweetened yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or sprinkle them over whole grain cereal for a heart-smart breakfast. Here's a simple tip. Soak blueberries in cold green tea for 5 to 10 minutes before eating. The combination of anthocyanins and catechins, from green tea, creates a synergistic effect that helps cleanse and soften blood vessels even more effectively. However, if you are taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, Eliquis, or Plavix, it's best to consume blueberries in consistent, moderate amounts and always inform your doctor. Because blueberries are high in antioxidants, sudden changes in intake may slightly alter how your medication works. Blueberries may be small, but they pack a powerful punch, supporting your heart, protecting your brain, and keeping your blood flowing freely, one handful at a time. 3. Apples. If blueberries are the bold, powerful gems of the fruit world, then apples are the friendly, familiar companion, always there, always within reach, no matter the season. We've all heard the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." And modern science is now proving this old wisdom wasn't wrong after all. Apples are rich in pectin, a unique type of soluble fiber that helps lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind. By reducing cholesterol levels, apples help prevent plaque buildup in the arteries, one of the leading causes of blood clots and stroke. They're also a great source of quercetin, a flavonoid known for its antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-clotting properties. Quercetin helps prevent platelets from clumping together, an early and critical step in clot formation. A study published in the Journal of Thrombosis Research found that quercetin in apples helps reduce blood viscosity, improve circulation, and slow down the aging of blood vessels. When added to your daily diet, apples don't just cleanse your arteries, they help your cardiovascular system function more efficiently, often without the need for additional medications or interventions. Mr. Michael, age 75 from Oregon, used to think apples were too simple to make a real difference. But after receiving test results showing dangerously high LDL cholesterol, he made one small change. Each morning, he ate 1 apple with the peel, along with whole grain toast and a cup of herbal tea. 6 weeks later, at his follow-up visit, his doctor was surprised to see measurable improvement in his cholesterol, even without adding new medications. But for Mr. Michael, the most meaningful result was the feeling of lightness, clarity, and peace of mind that 1 apple a day brought him. To gain the most benefit from apples, eat them fresh and with the peel on, as most of the quercetin and antioxidants are concentrated in the skin. Rinse apples under running water, or soak them briefly in a diluted vinegar solution to remove surface bacteria. You can enjoy apples as a snack, slice them into salads, or stir them into your morning oatmeal. However, if you're taking statin medications to lower cholesterol, it's best to eat apples at least 2 hours apart from your medication, since the pectin in apples may interfere with absorption. Also, avoid bottled apple juice with added sugars, as these products can be harmful to heart health, especially for people with diabetes. Simple, familiar, and always within reach, apples prove that the best medicine isn't always in a bottle. It might just be in your fruit bowl. 4. Oranges. Oranges are one of the most popular fruits in the American diet. More than just sweet and refreshing, They are often seen as a natural remedy for the circulatory system, especially as age begins to affect the flexibility and resilience of our blood vessels. The most powerful benefit of oranges lies in their high vitamin C content, a vital antioxidant that helps protect the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of blood vessels, from oxidative stress. Vitamin C also supports the body's production of collagen, which keeps arteries strong and elastic. Maintaining a healthy endothelium is a key defense against vascular inflammation, a root cause of atherosclerosis and the formation of blood clots. Beyond vitamin C, oranges contain a flavonoid called hesperidin, which has been shown to reduce arterial stiffness, improve circulation, and naturally lower blood pressure. Several studies suggest that hesperidin can also inhibit platelet aggregation, a direct contributor to blood clot formation, particularly in individuals with elevated cardiovascular risk. A meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed regular consumption of citrus fruits, especially oranges, is associated with up to a 25% reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. Oranges also provide natural soluble fiber, mainly concentrated in the white pith and membranes between segments. This type of fiber helps lower LDL cholesterol and regulate blood sugar, both of which are critical to reducing blood vessel damage and preventing clots. To gain the full benefit, it's best to eat whole oranges, including the white membranes between the segments, where most of the hesperidin is found. If you prefer juice, choose fresh squeezed orange juice, with no added sugar and minimal filtration to preserve the fiber. A simple but powerful tip: combine orange with a slice of fresh turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. This enhances the absorption of curcumin and boosts its natural anti-inflammatory effects. However, if you are taking blood pressure medications, potassium-sparing diuretics, or statins, be cautious. Oranges contain moderate levels of potassium, and some flavonoids may interfere with how certain medications are metabolized. It's best to enjoy oranges in consistent daily amounts, and take them at least 1 to 2 hours apart from your medications, especially if you're on long-term treatment. Simple, affordable, and full of sunshine. Oranges do more than just brighten your plate. They support healthy blood flow, protect your arteries, and may help you live more vibrantly, one juicy segment at a time. 5. Avocados. There was a time when avocados were unfairly avoided, labeled as too fatty. For decades, the word fat was almost synonymous with heart disease, stroke, and high cholesterol. But as nutritional science has advanced, avocados have earned their rightful place as one of the most powerful fruits for protecting blood vessels, especially in older adults. Avocados are one of the few fruits rich in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, the same heart-healthy fat found in olive oil. Oleic acid has been shown to reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and raise HDL, the good kind. This helps keep your arteries clean, reduces plaque buildup, and supports smoother blood flow. Avocados are also an excellent source of vitamin K, a crucial nutrient that helps regulate blood clotting, keeping your blood from becoming too thick or too thin, both of which can increase the risk of dangerous clots. Maintaining this delicate balance is especially important for preventing blockages in veins and arteries. A study published by the American Heart Association found that people who ate avocados 2 to 3 times per week had a 22% lower risk of heart disease compared to those who didn't include avocados in their diet. In addition to healthy fats and vitamin K, avocados also provide flavonoids, potassium, and lutein, nutrients that help reduce inflammation in blood vessels, improve elasticity of the arteries, and support healthy blood pressure. These benefits aren't just on paper. Mr. Calvin, 75, from New Mexico, had once eliminated all high-fat foods after receiving a high cholesterol reading, but after speaking with a nutritionist, he cautiously reintroduced avocados into his meals. He started with about 1/3 of an avocado per day, sliced into a fresh salad with leafy greens and a bit of lemon juice. After 6 weeks, his HDL had risen, LDL had dropped, and he noticed less heaviness after meals. Most importantly, he felt a return of energy during his morning walks, something he used to dismiss as just getting older. If you'd like to add avocados to your heart-healthy routine, Start small. 1/4 to 1/2 avocado per serving, 3 to 4 times a week is a great place to begin. Pair it with leafy greens, ground flax or sunflower seeds, lemon, or even a pinch of black pepper to help optimize the absorption of healthy fats. When preparing, try to scrape the darker green flesh near the peel. That's where the highest concentration of antioxidants is found. However, if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin or other anticoagulant medications, be mindful. Avocados are high in vitamin K, which can interfere with how these drugs work. It's important to keep your intake consistent and speak with your doctor to ensure it fits safely into your treatment plan. Also, avoid pairing avocado with fatty meats, heavy dressings, or processed foods, so you can retain the natural heart protective benefits of this remarkable fruit. 6. Strawberries. Strawberries are beloved not just for their vibrant color and refreshing sweetness, but also for their impressive nutritional value, especially when it comes to heart health and circulation. Few people realize that inside each small strawberry lies a powerhouse of natural compounds that help protect blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and limit the formation of dangerous blood clots. The most notable compound in strawberries is anthocyanins, the plant pigments that give them their red color. These anthocyanins act as potent antioxidants, shielding blood vessel walls from oxidative damage, while softening arteries and reducing stiffness. Two key concerns as the body ages. Strawberries also contain quercetin, a flavonoid known to reduce platelet aggregation, one of the earliest triggers in clot formation. Quercetin helps lower blood viscosity, making circulation smoother and relieving pressure on the heart while lowering the risk of vascular blockages. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that regular strawberry consumption may help reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, lower triglycerides, and improve arterial elasticity, a combination especially beneficial for adults over 60 or those with high blood pressure and cholesterol issues. Strawberries are also a natural source of vitamin C, manganese, and soluble fiber, all of which help regulate blood sugar, support immunity, reduce systemic inflammation, and protect even the smallest capillaries in your body. As a result, strawberries don't just support heart health, they may also help preserve mental clarity and slow cellular aging. For best results, enjoy about 1/2 cup of fresh strawberries daily, around 5 to 7 medium berries. Eat them whole and fresh, rinse thoroughly under running water. You can add them to unsweetened yogurt, whole grain cereal, or blend them into smoothies. A helpful tip: soak strawberries in chilled green tea for 5 to 10 minutes before eating. The combined effect of anthocyanins and green tea catechins creates a powerful synergy for protecting blood vessels and enhancing antioxidant action. However, if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin or other anticoagulants, be consistent with your strawberry intake. Like other antioxidant-rich foods, sudden increases or decreases in consumption may affect how your medication works. Always consult your healthcare provider if you're on long-term treatment. We've now explored 6 powerful fruits, ranging from tiny berries like blueberries and strawberries to familiar favorites like apples, bananas, and oranges. Each one offers something unique, protecting vessel walls, reducing inflammation, naturally thinning the blood, and most importantly, supporting your body's ability to break down clots safely and gently. But knowing these fruits isn't enough. The real question is, which one will you choose to begin with today? No one else can change your health for you. And sometimes that change doesn't come from a big, bold move. It starts with something small and simple. An apple instead of a cookie, a few strawberries with lunch, or just placing a banana in your grocery basket. If you found this video helpful, please tap the like button. It helps spread this information to others who might need it. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future tips on nutrition, aging well, and daily habits for vibrant health. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Which of these 6 fruits are you already enjoying? Which one will you try this week to begin protecting your circulation? Your story might just inspire someone else who's quietly worrying about their health. Thank you for staying with us to the end. Keep making mindful choices each day, because your heart deserves to be supported not just by science, but by the gentle wisdom of nature. See you in the next journey.